Living things obtain and use energy. This is one of the special characteristics of living things. Trees take in sunlight. Animals take in food. Both use this energy to grow and reproduce. All chemical reactions in an organism either obtain or use energy. These reactions are an organism's metabolism. A metabolic pathway begins with a specific molecule and ends with a product. The product of one reaction is the reactant of the next step. Each step is catalyzed by a specific enzyme. Without enzymes, metabolic pathways would not occur, or would take millions of years instead of seconds. Metabolic pathways can be divided into two categories. Anabolic pathways combine building blocks to build big molecules. Catabolic pathways break down big molecules into their smaller building blocks. So here, anabolic, we have some small molecules assembled into larger ones and energy is required. In catabolic, we have large molecules broken down into smaller ones and energy is released. Anabolic pathways require an input of energy, have products that are more complex than its reactants, decrease the entropy of the cell in which it occurs while increasing the entropy of the cell's surroundings. Catabolic pathways release energy, have products that are less complex than its reactants, increase the entropy of the cell in which it occurs and the cell's surroundings. Catabolic pathways break down molecules from the environment. When you eat candy, the sugar is digested by a series of more than 20 enzymes. The metabolic pathway gives you the energy from the candy and releases carbon dioxide and water. Anabolic pathways use the energy released from food to build the molecules needed for life. They build bones, muscles, fat, and make new connections in your brain. Organisms use energy to build bigger molecules and carry out their lives. Anabolic pathways are a special characteristic of living things. Anabolic pathways decrease the entropy within cells. However, the universe is increasing in entropy all the time. How is this possible? The processes that decrease entropy within cells increases it in the cell's surroundings to an even greater extent, so the total entropy increases. Can you put these ideas in your own words? Can you think of examples of increasing entropy or decreasing entropy? Discuss. There are more than 20,000 different types of enzymes in your body. There are about 1 billion chemical reactions in your cells every second. The next slide shows a diagram of all the main metabolic pathways in your cells. Every arrow on the diagram shows energy being transferred between chemical bonds. Life is complicated. Your body is amazing. Here are the biochemical pathways.